Stop scrolling. This night could change your life. You felt it, the need for more peace, more clarity, more of God. But distractions, stress, and the noise of life keep pulling you away. What if one night could reset everything? Flow After Dark is that night. A 5-hour live YouTube experience designed to take you deeper into God's presence through prayer, journaling, worship, and stillness. This isn't just an event, it's a spiritual shift. So what can you expect? Breakthrough moments, feel God move like never before, a real connection, find your faith-filled community, people who actually get it, deep renewal, walk away refreshed, refocused, and fully present in His peace. The invite is open. Are you in? March 21st, 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. live on YouTube. Make sure you go ahead and like and share. Set your reminder now. Text FLOW to 816-670-3684 to stay connected and get event updates. If you're ready for a night that could transform your faith forever, drop a fire emoji in the comments. Let's find your flow together.
Can't see nobody stopping us. Unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable. Run up that paper and get it. Whatever it take, we gon' get it. You know ain't nobody stopping us. My
Listen to this. I asked God, why are you taking me through rough waters? He replied, because your enemies can't swim.
I can't see nobody stopping us. Unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable.
Stop scrolling. This night could change your life. You felt it, the need for more peace, more clarity, more of God. But distractions, stress, and the noise of life keep pulling you away. What if one night could reset everything? Flow After Dark is that night. A 5-hour live YouTube experience designed to take you deeper into God's presence through prayer, journaling, worship, and stillness. This isn't just an event, it's a spiritual shift. So what can you expect? Breakthrough moments, feel God move like never before, a real connection, find your faith-filled community, people who actually get it, deep renewal, walk away refreshed, refocused, and fully present in His peace. The invite is open. Are you in? March 21st, 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. live on YouTube. Make sure you go ahead and like and share. Set your reminder now. Text FLOW to 816-670-3684 to stay connected and get event updates. If you're ready for a night that could transform your faith forever, drop a fire emoji in the comments. Let's find your flow together. What it do, what it do, what it do there, fam. How's everybody doing this wonderful, wonderful evening? I'm super excited. I'm Roman D, the encourager, and welcome to The Shift. I know this is going to be a blessing to you on tonight. I know it's going to impact you. It's going to encourage, educate, and energize you to come alive. And so our purpose here at The Shift is to literally be able to help push you into your destiny, to give you that encouragement, to give you that education, to energize you to move forward in what you've been created and purposed to do. No matter who you are, no matter where you come from, you have a purpose. God has a plan for each and every one of us. We just got to begin to go do it. We got to begin to hear what God is telling us to do and then take it to another level and go ahead and do it What it do, LaBrittany? What's up? What's up, girl? How you doing? How you doing? So excited to see you. So if you on here, make sure you go ahead. Don't be a peeker, but go ahead and put a comment in the comments. Say what's up, what it do, whatever the case may be. And that way we can definitely shout you out and welcome you to the shift the other day, probably about a week, God has been literally speaking to me about doing something that Alive Church has never done, we've never done, and I really started to put it into motion. Because I believe this is something that God is calling for us. And so I got with a few people and got some ideas on how to implement and everything. And so I'm super excited for us to be doing March the 21st, Flow After Dark. Flow After Dark. You may be asking, what is Flow After Dark? What is Flow After Dark? It is our time of prayer. It is our time that we're going to help you learn how to get in the presence of God. Matter of fact, I want watch this. Stop scrolling. This night could change your life. You felt it. The need for more peace, more clarity, more of God. But distractions, stress, and the noise of life keep pulling you away. What if one night could reset everything? Flow After Dark is that night. A 5-hour live YouTube experience designed to take you deeper into God's presence through prayer, journaling, worship, and stillness. This isn't just an event, it's a spiritual shift. So what can you expect? Breakthrough moments, feel God move like never before, a real connection, find your faith-filled community, people who actually get it, deep renewal, walk away refreshed, refocused, and fully present in His peace. The invite is open. Are you in? March 21st, 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. live on YouTube. Make sure you go ahead and like and share. Set your reminder now. Text FLOW to 816-670-3684 to stay connected and get event updates. If you're ready for a night that could transform your faith forever, drop a fire emoji in the comments. Let's find your flow together. Yes. So flow. We're super March 12th, March the 21st. March 21st, from 7 p.m. to midnight. What does flow? Flow stands for focus, listen, open, and worship. And so our desire for flow is to open up the channels where you can get confident in hearing God's voice, that you can get confident in hearing God's voice. You can focus on God. You can listen to God. You're open to God, and then worship flows from that. And so I'm super excited. So I want you to join me March the 21st, 7 p.m. It's going to be something totally different. If you want to connect with us, you can text FLOW to 816-670 670-3684. Text FLOW, FLOW, to 816-670-3684. And so I'm amped up. I'm amped up about this. I believe God is going to do some awesome things through this time of us consecrating ourselves, seeking his face. And oh my goodness, it's going to be awesome. So come on, let's go ahead and jump into the show. So our topic for today is you're not busy, you're burnt out. You're not busy, you're burnt out. It is amazing how many people wake up tired. They go to work tired. They go to sleep tired. They hang out with their friends tired. They do everything and they're just tired. They're just worn out. And they ask this, is this adulthood or is it something deeper going on? The truth of the matter is there is a problem. Burnout is breaking you. You feel like you're always behind. Oh my goodness. I believe this is something that really needs to be talked about. I believe sometimes, especially in the culture that we live in, you can just go and never feel like you're getting ahead. You can just push yourself and keep pushing yourself and feel like you're not progressing as much as you want to. You start to think, don't know how to slow down without feeling guilty. I was watching. I like to watch House of Pain, and Janine walks in, and her husband's sitting on the couch. CJ sitting on the couch, and he's reading stuff on his phone, and she just goes at him. She makes him feel so bad for sitting down and, from her appearance, not doing anything. And many of us, the truth of the matter is, we're the Janines in our own life. When we sit down and we're resting, we make ourselves feel guilty as if we're doing something wrong. because here's the thing. What's up, Kurt? Hey there, mom. Well, here's the thing. Because you don't know how to slow down without feeling guilty, you make yourself feel bad when you're not doing anything, when you don't have anything planned, when it doesn't look like you're accomplishing certain goals. Because what most people do is we confuse busyness with productivity. Yeah, I'm going to say that again. We confuse busyness with productivity. When you confuse busyness with productivity, you'll make sure you're doing stuff, but that doesn't mean what you're doing is productive on the things that you need. One of the things I started doing was I started writing down early in the morning things I needed to get done. Because what I found myself doing was I would be doing stuff that I really didn't need to get done, at least right now. Or I may even find myself doing stuff that I really don't even need to get done. So here I'm focused on something that I shouldn't be focused on while ignoring stuff that I should be doing. And some of that is because I didn't write it down. Some of that is because I didn't have a strategy or a plan to move. And so many of us are being burnt out because we're putting our time, our effort, and our energy on doing things that is not beneficial for us. And so you must understand that burnout is breaking you. You may feel like you're always behind. You don't know how to slow down without feeling guilty, or you may even confuse busyness with productivity. And so there's a key moment for you. There's a shift that can happen for you when you understand you were created for more than burnout. Yeah. You were created for more than burnout, because as the hustle culture is killing your peace, this culture is saying you got to grind and you got to go at it and you got to lose sleep and you got to do that and do this. But then when you look at the studies, they talk about those who are deprived of sleep are actually less successful. And so you hustling and you grinding, and you're literally killing yourself at a younger age. You're literally burning yourself out because you won't take the proper time to rest. And the truth of the matter is, it's not that you need a whole bunch of time to rest, but you do need time to rest, because rest isn't laziness, it's a necessity. Rest isn't laziness, it's necessary. Rest isn't laziness, you need rest. Watch this. No matter how much you love a thing, you need a break from it. You need a rest from it. Because what you would do is you will find yourself busy, and then you will find yourself burnt out. You'll find yourself not loving the thing that you once loved. Because this is one thing that I learned. The same thing that can make you love something can be the same thing that makes you fall out of love with something. A person meets one person, and oh my goodness, I love that they're generous and they're always there for people, and they're just kind and caring. They can't say no to anybody, and they find themselves falling in love with that person. And then after they fall in love with that person, the very thing that made them fall in love with them begins to agitate them. Oh my goodness, they're always there for people. They can't tell people no. You're saying the same thing about the person, but with a different attitude. And what happened? There was no rest. There was burnout. And each of you both got burnt out, or one person got burnt out on the other person's generosity, their kindness. But that was the thing they fell in love with. And when you do too much, when there's no balance, there will always be burnout. Because God doesn't just want you productive, He wants you whole. God just doesn't want you productive. He wants you healed. Truth of the matter is, productivity, no matter what you do, is a part of what God has called for you to do. He says in Genesis 1:28, and God blessed them and said, be fruitful and multiply, replenish the earth, subdue it, and have dominion. And watch this. God is a perfect example of being productive and multiplying. He creates the world, but on the seventh day, what does it say? He rests from His creation. Even God took some time to take a step back. And watch this. When it says rest, I believe God took a step back to look at His creation. He says this, and it was good. That means God took a step back from what He did, what He created, how He created it, to admire His work. He took time to celebrate what He just created. He took time to look at the stars and to look at people and to look at the ground and to look at everything He created, how wonderful it is, how creative He was, and He was able to say, and it was good. Many of us are working so hard that we can't even take time to celebrate our accomplishments. Many of us have been working so hard that you don't even know what you accomplished. You can't even take a time to clap your hands and thank God for what He allowed you to accomplish. Many times the reason why we get burnt out is because we don't take a pause break. We don't take a rest even to look at what we've accomplished. Matthew 11:28 says, come to me, all who are weary, and I will give you rest. Many times sometimes rest is not even laying down. Sometimes rest is taking a pause from what you do to admire what God has done in and through you. Because here's the thing. When we begin to celebrate what God does, when we begin to take time to thank God for what He's done in and through us, it rejuvenates us. Because the truth of the matter is, here's what many mistakes we make. Because we can always look at the negative stuff. We can always see the things we could have did right. I should have did this right, and I should have called to this person earlier. I should have got this done earlier. And we can talk about what we didn't do for 3 months. But then when it comes to patting ourselves on the back or giving our team an applause, we can't even recognize the successes that we did. We can't even take time to be grateful for the people that we impacted or the level that we executed on. Why? Because we're so busy focused on what we didn't do right. We're so busy being busy. We're so focused on being productive that we're not understanding that I'm not even whole. And this is where you can burn yourself out. This is where if you're leading a group of people, you can burn others out because you're not taking time or adequate time to celebrate even your small successes. If many of us took this attitude of celebrating ourselves and even celebrating others, you would be more bearable to be around. I'm going to say that again. I'm going to say that if you take time to celebrate yourself and to celebrate others, you will be more bearable to be around. Maybe the reason why others don't want to be around you is because you're always talking negative. You're always talking about what you didn't do or what they didn't do and how they can get better. You never take a time to give a round of applause, to clap your hands and say, well done, good job. Keep going. We can do better in this area, but we did awesome in this area, and we did this on an excellent level, and we impacted this person and that person. You don't take time to celebrate. So what are some more solutions? Because we got to shift from hustle to healthy rhythms. We got to shift from hustle to healthy rhythms. Here's one of the things you can do. You can set boundaries with your time and energy. You can set boundaries with your time and energy. Because if you don't set boundaries, people will constantly pull and pull and pull from you. If you don't set boundaries, especially if you're leading others or you're pouring into others any type of way, you will begin to be drained and run on empty. And then you're trying to pour into others what you don't even have. Why? Because you didn't set boundaries with your time and energy. You will begin to be frustrated with others. You'll begin to be angry with others. You'll begin to be upset with others. Why? Because you didn't set boundaries with your time and energy. And so you're giving out your time. You're giving out your energy to others. And then you find yourself mad at them. Not only do you need to set boundaries with your time and energy, but you can prioritize rest without guilt. Prioritize rest without guilt. Many of you can't even go to sleep at night and get true rest because guilt is running in your mind. Because you feel guilty for resting, because you feel like you should be doing something and accomplishing something, not realizing that your body is the temple or the vehicle which you're going to be able to accomplish it. And if you don't keep your body rested, if you don't eat properly, if you don't get exercise, if your body is not strong, you're going to break down and not be able to carry out. Because watch this, can I blow your mind? Many of us are asking for things that our natural body cannot even accomplish. You want to be a world-renowned speaker, but you're not eating properly, so your body doesn't have the energy to move. That if your dream came true right now, you wouldn't even be able to carry out the very dream you desire. And so you got to prioritize rest without guilt. And allow, not only when you fall asleep, not only to allow your body to rest, but allow your mind to rest a little. Now watch it. Here's a big key. You got to create space for God's peace. This is why I'm excited for the flow. I'm excited for the flow on the 21st of March. I'm excited for the flow because I believe we have to learn how to create a space for God. We got to learn how to carve out a space for God. We got to learn how to invite God into our personal space and have a personal encounter. Because here's the thing I learned. People struggle in one-on-one, but do very well most of the time in groups, because in groups you can hide. And what we want to teach you in the flow is that we want to teach you to have a personal encounter with God, to have a personal experience with God, to be able to connect with God on a level that God can talk to you and you can talk to him. And there's communion and there's a connection with the Almighty God, because the very reason why he sends Jesus is that you can have access. The very reason why Jesus gives his life is to have access with the Father. And so it's going to be vitally important that you create a space for God's peace. You got to create a space for God's presence. You got to create a space for God's purpose in your life to manifest. And so in this moment, you really got to ask yourself, what's your biggest struggle with burnout? What's your biggest struggle with burnout? If you got an answer, drop it in the comments. Do me a favor and drop it in the comments. Even if you're coming back to watch this later and you're not watching this live, I want you to still put it in the comments, because we still want to be able to pray for you. We go back and we look at the comments and we respond to the comments and everything. We want to know we're praying for you. You're helping us to know what areas we need to pray for. And so you dropping what's your biggest struggle with burnout is helping us not only pray for you, but pray for others, because others are experiencing and going through the very same things. And so you're not busy, you're burnt out. And so we learned today that you gotta set boundaries with your time and energy. You gotta prioritize rest without guilt. You gotta create space for God's peace to move into your life. So I really want you to really think about, stop worrying about being so productive if you're not operating and functioning at maximal capacity. And so this is the reason why I'm super excited. I'm super excited for March the 21st, the flow 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. Yes, we're doing 5 straight hours, 5 straight. We said this is our year of grace upon grace, the year, the blessing. The Lord is enlightening, equipping, and empowering us to excel in every area. And one of the areas we got to excel in is hearing God's voice and getting in God's presence and going after God with everything we got. And so I'm super, super excited about that. Hey there, Sister Tar. Hey there, Sister Tar. So I want y'all to watch this. I want y'all to watch this. Stop scrolling. This night could change your life. You felt it, the need for more peace, more clarity, more of God. But distractions, stress, and the noise of life keep pulling you away. What if one night could reset everything? Flow After Dark is that night. A 5-hour live YouTube experience designed to take you deeper into God's presence through prayer, journaling, worship, and stillness. This isn't just an event, it's a spiritual shift. So what can you expect? Breakthrough moments. Feel God move like never before. A real connection. Find your faith-filled community. People who actually get it. Deep renewal. Walk away refreshed, refocused, and fully present in His peace. The invite is open. Are you in? March 21st, 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. live on YouTube. Make sure you go ahead and like and share. Set your reminder now. Text FLOW to 816-670-3684 to stay connected and get event updates. If you're ready for a night that could transform your faith forever, drop a fire emoji in the comments. Let's find your flow together. Yeah. March 21st. I'm super excited for that. So I want to see you online with us March 21st, 7 p.m. to midnight. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be epic. And so we thank you. Thanks for watching the shift. Even the smallest shift today can lead to your biggest breakthrough tomorrow. We will see you next time. Peace.